says it's on there, but there's no video.
Okay.
And I'm like,
There we go.
yeah. How do you want to sit on there?
Oh, someone's gonna wake up, so I'll probably hop off.
You probably will too.
Huh?
I said you probably will too.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
I like when you say, "Oh, we have 4 people on already." You guys are fast.
That is super fast.
Usually.
First, Nathan, you made it.
Yeah,
You
super
are first.
fast. Nice job, Nathan. Hey guys, we're gonna get started in about 2 more minutes. We're gonna give a couple people time to hop on. If you're on now, tell us where you're from. Jump over to the chat and we'll keep up with the chat this whole time. So it'll be fun to hear from you guys and answer questions this way. In fact, most of our time together is gonna be based on your questions. So go ahead, tell us where you're from.
Hi, the Garden Channel.
Garden Channel. Nathan, thanks for being here, guys. I like how you're first, Nathan. That was very authoritative of you.
Yes. First.
Yeah, you're from North Carolina. I don't know what MM is. Is that Maine? I don't know. Oh, maybe.
You retracted it. Amen.
All right, Autumn Girl. Tell us where you're
North
from.
Carolina. Oh, wait. Natalia
Awesome.
from North Carolina.
Minnesota. Okay, that makes more sense. I can MN, not NN. Very cool.
Pennsylvania, Matt. And Autumn Girl Acres. Who else is there? Pennsylvania?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I saw that. Isn't that where Ryan's from? No, he's from Philly. Where's Ryan from?
I have no idea what you're
Becca's
talking
Ryan.
about.
Our friend, but they live in Connecticut.
Because you all know Becca.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm from Texas, and I've never been out of Texas. I mean, I've been out of Texas, but I've never lived not in Texas.
This is not what you guys tuned in for.
You did not. We're talking about essential oils tonight.
Okay, guys. I love it. Y'all are so on time. You are way better than us. We're not on time people. Well, I'm not an on time people. Bo is much more on time. So
I'm very on time.
Let's jump in. If you are joining for the first time on a live video, I'm Kelly. This is Bo, and we run this channel. It's called Better Together Life. I just realized how cheesy that looks behind us. This is a gift from a friend. We didn't buy it and brand it ourselves. But when she knew we were doing...
2 friends bought it for us.
They actually did at the same Christmas.
2 different people. And then Daniel Arms from the Arms family Homestead, who Justin Rhodes was just visited him up in Oklahoma. He actually took a photo of this and sent it to me like 6 months ago.
That's super funny.
I was like, wow, yes, I've never seen that before. No, I'm just kidding. We own 2 of them.
And I love them.
And so I put it there because I forgot why. I needed something to hang, and it's just
sidetracking. So our channel is about our family of now 6 moving from the suburbs to the homestead. We've got some property. We're excited to move on to it, and we're just waiting for the right timing. So 2018 looks like the time that we're going to move, and a lot of you have been following us since just over a year ago when we really picked up posting videos on our YouTube channel. So I hope you've gotten to get to know our family, and a lot of you we've gotten to know through the comments. So we're glad that you're here. We're glad that we get to chat this way. Tonight we're going to talk about essential oils, and the reason we're doing this on our channel is because this is actually our income. We make our money through selling essential oils, through helping people do the same thing, and just helping people get what they need. So if you've watched our videos at all, it's actually brought to you by doTERRA, basically. So we can't not share that with you, and we've noticed there's a lot of interest on our channel about what we do and how we care for our family, but also how you can care for yours. So before I go into all the ways Brothertons use oils, I'd really like to start out knowing what's important to you. So here's the flow of the evening. We want to know why you're here, what you want to know about most tonight, and what brought you to a call about essential oils or a video about essential oils. So there's going to be specifics to you. So if you guys will share that in the chat, that's really going to make up the bulk of our conversation tonight, because I could share 1,000 stories about how we've used oils in our house, but if they don't matter to you, then they're just boring and it wastes your time. So I wanted to make the most out of our time by talking about you and your health goals. Then I'll tell you about our company, what sets our company apart from others. And then I'll tell you about how to get some oils. Some of you may have oils already. Don't worry, hang in, because some of this information is going to be really helpful to you. And for those of you who don't, obviously we'd love to help you do that tonight, but there's no pressure to buy. Just hang around. If there's ever a scenario where there's no pressure, it's you behind your screen and me behind mine, right? So there's no pressure to buy, but if you guys see something you like tonight, then we want to help you get that. So hop over to the comments. Tell us why you're here and what you want to know most about tonight. And then tell us what your top health goals are, things that make you think about oils, or just even a safer solution, something that's less toxic or something that's better for your body. What would you like to know about essential oils tonight? And then we'll talk all through them tonight. I'll call out a couple of them that I see as we go through. Oh, Natalia, I can relate, man. I'll definitely touch on oils for that. For kiddos with respiratory. I'm going to take some notes just so I don't miss out on anything. Kiddos and respiratory junk.
Or the husband.
That has it. You may need to excuse himself.
Is there an oil for that?
Awesome. Penny uses oils every day, and they do work great. I'm with you on that one, Penny. Diana, wondering about oils and heating. Yeah, we can talk about that. That's cool. Oils for candles and what's safe to heat.
Ooh, that's cool. I'm just answering questions.
Bo's going to be in the comments, and he's also in the comments for like the crazies who come out.
Yes.
You ever notice that if you guys have YouTube channels, like the crazies come out after 6 p.m. Not that you guys are them, but that's when all of them come out. Okay. So we've got a couple, but there's a lot more of you on that haven't commented yet. So we want to hear from you too. Okay. Yay, Mari uses oils in her massage. Cool, Mari. That's awesome. Which ones do you use? Essential oil for food. So gaming guy, I'm guessing you mean like cooking?
He also said,
yeah, so yeah, you also asked about oils and like head and neck tension. So because we're not a drug company and we don't want to be one, we're going to stick with like really generic compliant conversations, but you guys know what's over in the chat, so we'll just comment around it. The gaming guy, you asked for oils about head and neck tension, so we'll touch on that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Penny, they really do.
Yeah, Anita.
Over at our house today. It's like, woof, smells good.
It does smell good at our house.
We have like
Anita, Deep Blue. I loved your email about Deep Blue, Anita. That was so great. Okay, Mark is wondering about oils for weight loss and back.
And then Matthew's here. Hey, Matthew Thomas. Thank you, man, for all of your great comments and prayers. She's doing...
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Yeah. So
Katie Steiner's here. Hi. It's fun when local people get on because you guys are our friends. So we get to say hi on the internet.
You're all our friends.
You are. But some of you we get to like hug in arm's length. Okay. All right, guys. A lot of this is really good stuff. So, yeah, oils and pets. That's a great question. Okay, I don't want to say your name wrong. I think it's Dana. I'm not going to make you, like, type it out phonetically, but yes. Okay. Immune system. Oh, y'all, I can talk all about that tonight.
Yep.
Okay, so immune system.
For sleep.
And then pets. Yeah, there's some great. I actually just, Dana, I just did one chat with a friend the other day about, oh, Dana, good, I got it right. About oils and pets. There's a really cool link to that. Yes, your house smells like an herbal shop. Poor daughter. I would love living in your house if it smells like oils all the time. Man, it's a jam. Our poor kids, they won't know anything different. They're so little. Okay, let's go ahead.
Like, whenever I'm walking around, like, every once in a while, someone will, like, do a double take and be like, dude, you smell good. Why are you smell good? I'm like, sorry.
When all your dudes
I just don't even, because I work from home, and so.
Natalia, I actually do have oils for whining and mood management. I'm actually going to write that down. I'm a mom of 4, and my kids' age range from almost 7 to 5, 3, and 6 months. So, yes, between them and myself, I've experienced lots of oils for whining, including my whining.
And fits.
Yes.
All of those. Like for going to the grocery store. Like you have like a grocery store blend that she was just.
Okay, and now that we've gotten some ideas and concerns, will you also share, are these concerns for yourself or goals for your kiddos or spouses or friends, or obviously some of you asked about pets? That's cool too. I want to give you the most important information for you so that this time isn't wasted. I think your time is really valuable. Take it to be on a call like this if it wasn't. Adding oils to soy-based oils. Yeah, absolutely. Using essential oils for massage is pretty awesome. Are there oils mainly focused on topical applications? Matthew, great question. I'm going to write that down because we'll totally cover it. Like, how do we use oils topically or internally? Yeah, that's a great question. Mm-hmm. So what do you guys want to know about tonight? I know you shared some of like your health goals, and you guys are being so patient as we really work through this. I promise this will be the bulk of our time, that now we can really pinpoint some of the things that you guys are asking about. So what are the things you need to know? And Natalia said, I need to know. You've got 3 girls, 11 months, 2 and 4. Oh, sister, I can relate. Yes, we'll help you with that tonight for sure. Topically, internally, aromatically, for sure. And then what makes now important? Some of you have your oils already, so you might be like, dude, I've got these oils sitting on my shelf. I have no idea how to use them. That might be important for you to be on the call tonight. So that I keep saying call. I don't know if this is a video chat, the chat tonight. So that might be important for you because you've got it and you don't want to waste them. Or you've been dealing with this head and neck tension for a long time and you're like, I've just got to find a solution for this. Or maybe what you're using isn't working. So what makes important now for you to learn about these things tonight?
You see, I'm an editor. Dead silence doesn't work for me.
And I'm a mom, so silence for me is completely golden.
She will put y'all on the spot.
Matthew Thomas.
On the conference?
Are you on the conference tonight?
This is the conference
made me
call.
Feel so professional.
Yes.
Thank you.
A lot, yeah. I don't know what it's called. The stream.
The live stream, if you're on this live stream. We'll work those details out for the next
I think Natalia was talking about
the
whining.
The whining and the mood oils. Yeah, I got that down.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we jump into specific oils for the things, I've got about half a dozen, almost 10 things right here that you guys have listed. And then some more things are going to come up. So I'm going to ask frequently, like, okay, cool, what else? I might even pause just to address one of your questions on the side. Utilize the chat because we want to pretend like we're sitting face to face. And you can just ask questions. This is even better than having to raise your hand in a class because you don't have to wait. So just drop it into the chat and we'll keep talking about it. So here's the deal about oils. And the reality of them is that they're really accessible. There are lots of options out there and there are lots of needs. So you can scroll through yours that you've listed, but also a bunch of other people's questions and concerns, even right here on the chat. So how do we figure out what we use and how to use them? Let's jump into that tonight. So let's talk about essential oils, and this is what we do every day, usually one-on-one, but it's fun to do it here with a bunch of people that we get to connect with in this community on our channel at Better Together Life. So let's talk about doTERRA and what we found doTERRA to be for our family, and I hope the way that it can apply for you, whether you've got kids or you're living a single life, or you've got a bunch of family members that maybe you guys are together all the time, or work family is your family. Oils are going to apply to every situation. So we found doTERRA about 5 years ago almost, and it was simple. Someone had introduced us to another brand, but we had no idea how to use them. So we found doTERRA when it had just then become the largest essential oil distributor in the world. And today it still maintains that 5 years later. And it wasn't because doTERRA had the largest variety of essential oils, it was that we had the highest quality. And in just a few years' time as a company, they had overtaken every other distributor as the top distributor in the world because of the quality of our oils. So we found that people turn to us when they're tired of what they're using, not meeting their needs. When their current healthcare situation at home is no longer, or maybe has never done what they needed it to do, and they're tired of being tired, and they're sick of being sick. So if that's you, take a little note that this might be a conversation worth listening to. So when we found doTERRA and it had surpassed our expectation in quality, before I got home from a class, kind of like this, but it was obviously more like in person. But by the time I got home, Bo had really looked at more about the company. And what we found is that the quality that doTERRA has is set apart because no one else in the market is doing what doTERRA is doing. So our oils all go through about 7 different tests before they even get into one of these bottles. And that means that whatever you get from doTERRA, you can guarantee that it's going to be the purest oil that you can find on the market. And we do this in a few ways. The first is that we source our oils all over the world. So instead of owning a bunch of property and growing everything on it, we actually go to where the oils grow best. They've got the best climate for that plant to grow. I guess the oils aren't growing. For the plant to grow, it's got the best soil, and the growers know how to grow it for the oil. You can grow lemon for a fruit, or you can grow it for the oil, and it's going to be a completely different harvesting process. So doTERRA, instead of buying up all the farms, works and often is reviving entire generations of growers. This is really important to us. Now that we have the internet and we have local growers that we can go to, or we've got local mom and pop shops for different products that we want to get, we know our dollar goes wherever we tell it to go. And if we want it to go the farthest, when we use doTERRA, our oils reach into communities where previously when they harvested their plant matter, they were getting pennies for the dollar, or sometimes not even getting paid at all by a middleman who was just raking them across the coals, and they were not getting a fair wage. So instead, doTERRA has sourced over 1/3 of their oils from developing nations. We have oils from Haiti. We've got vetiver from there. And not only do we pay a fair wage to the growers and the harvesters there, we've created a co-op. So they're all working together, and they're all ensuring that this will be a sustainable product for time to come. We also have planted schools there and provided fresh water sources there, where it didn't exist before. We also have oil coming from Somalia, oil coming from Nepal. Our lavender comes from Bulgaria and France. So we don't need to just pinpoint one location. We need to create a sustainable income for the growers, but also a sustainable product for you. So this testing that doTERRA does.
So I just want to add one thing about that, because of who we're talking to about, like, a lot of y'all here on the channel are into homesteading, growing your own food, and I would assume that a lot of y'all are familiar with Justin Rhodes, like the Rhodes and the Great American Farm Tour. Like what Kelly's talking about is like with doTERRA, there's even videos about like the Great Global Farm Tour that they like go in and they do videos of like what they're doing there, to where we're able to see like what the like before and after of Haiti, of these small farms. It's just, it's amazing to see what they're doing around the world. And it's
it's agriculture.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important to remember. Like, I believe that God made the world and saw that it was good. So it's only a few generations we've walked back from that. But with doTERRA, we can ensure that the crop is going to be there long term. The growers are invested because they're getting a fair wage. So that's going to be long term. And the quality product that you're going to get in every single bottle, when you see that label, you know that it's going to be high quality and consistent every time you open a bottle. That's really important when you're going to put your money into something. Make sure it's going to go the farthest, and make sure that the product you have is going to be the highest quality. Yeah, Matthew, we can totally talk more offline for sure. Yeah, hang in here because we might answer some of those questions right now. So that's what stood out with us when it came to doTERRA. The coolest thing about this is that you get our support. You know, doTERRA could put this on shelves and people could buy it and have no idea how to use it. But when you're getting a doTERRA oil from someone like us, or from those of you who already have your oils, you probably had some awesome person to tell you about oils, and they can get to support you. doTERRA is all about education. It's all about information format like what we're doing right now. And there's no pressure. So if you ever get an oil that you don't love, the way doTERRA takes care of you is you can return that in 30 days. And you can get all your money back in an exchange, or you can get 90% right back to your card. So there's no pressure. If you don't love what you have, return it and find something you can use, and we'll help you do that every step of the way, from getting your oils to as soon as your oils come in, we open up those bottles with you, even virtually, and then help you use them. We create a plan. So there's never a time where, if this is a whole new language for you, you have to go through it alone. You've got interpreters like us to help you. Even Bo, he uses oils every single day. In fact, today, he was the one running around filling all the diffusers in our house with the oils in the right combination to help make sure that our immune support was strong. So do you guys have any questions so far about doTERRA, what sets us apart? You do, go ahead and type them in. I want to make sure you just field these real quick as I go into this. So let's jump in. I've got a whole list of things. Now that you know what sets doTERRA apart from like going to the grocery store and just grabbing something, you've got support from a team who really cares. And we have a lot of information from doTERRA that we share with our team in exclusive emails. We also have Facebook groups for support, and then private calls like this that we do one-on-one with you. And then the quality is second to none. We're going to source our oils where they're sustainable and consistent every time. It's why researchers work with us, because they know what they're going to get every time they open a doTERRA bottle. And you've got a really low risk guarantee for you. You go ahead and try your oils. If you don't love them, send them back, replace them, get something different, or get money back to your card. Really simple. But you want to know what's important to you. So let's take a look at this. I think the best way to describe doTERRA in terms of what you're going to use is looking at kits. Most people need a kit. If you have a few individual oils and you've ever experienced a need where you didn't have an oil that you need, there's nothing more frustrating than that. So that's to say there are kits at lots of different levels of buy-in and lots of different volume. There might be a kit with just a few oils or a kit with many, many. So there's a kit that fits your needs. But what's really important to remember is that it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So let's say, for example, we're looking right here, and kids with respiratory junk. I know that was a thing that one of you asked at the very beginning. What do I do when it's 4 in the morning? This actually happened to us last night. And a kid gets up and he just can't catch his breath. Or your child wakes up and they can't get back to sleep because they're so, they just need that extra respiratory support. I'm trying to do this very compliant. So this is like, they need that respiratory support. If you guys are chatting, I can say, yeah, absolutely, this answers your question. But I want to be able to replay this video for you later so you can refer back to it. And that means we've got to say the right things. So
we are not doctors.
No, yeah.
We don't want to be doctors.
So that's really important to know that I have that Breathe oil. So let's talk about that. If you're looking at a kit with doTERRA, the Breathe oil is going to be the oil that helps your respiratory support. And it does exactly what it says. So every oil with doTERRA, this is frankincense, but every oil with doTERRA is going to say the name of the oil, and then it's going to say what the oil does. So for example, with Breathe, I don't know if we have ours in here. It actually might be in with our kids because their diffusers are in the room. So Breathe is right here.
Every room has a diffuser in it right
now. Except this one. And then right here, it'll tell you that's a respiratory support blend. And the way you're going to use this oil is you're going to put a couple drops in a diffuser. You can actually open it up. I'll do this with frankincense. But for those of you who want to know how to use their oils right out of the bottle, if this were Breathe, I would just drop a drop right in my hand. Then you're going to rub your hand together and breathe it in. So if you have oils at home, go ahead and do that right now. Just take a drop out, put it in your hand, rub it together, breathe it in. I like frankincense right now because that's going to be an immune support oil. Well, let's talk about oils in a kit. The first one is Breathe. That's going to help you breathe more clearly. It's going to help you feel like airways are opening up and you're able to breathe all the way down into your lungs, fill out those back cavities, really open the airways so you feel like you're breathing more clearly, right? And then the next oil in your kit that you're going to want to put with that is like a peppermint oil. That would be a really cooling, calming oil for the airways to help you really take those deep breaths and feel like you can breathe much more clearly. That's really powerful for you. And then we talked about oils for head and neck tension. I think it was Gamer Guy. I don't want to say, Gaming Guy. Okay, so head and neck tension, this is going to be one for you. This is 2 oils you're going to want to put together. The first is peppermint. That's a cooling oil. It's going to help to release tension, and it's going to help to soothe the muscle tissues that have been maybe like this before. I carry a lot of tension here in the back of my neck and just at the top of my shoulders and a little bit at my jaw. So I'm going to take the peppermint, put it in my hand. I'm also going to take that frankincense that I referred to. This is the next oil in your kit. I'm going to put that in my hand with a little bit of carrier oil. That can look like olive oil from your cabinet. It can look like coconut oil, or doTERRA carries a coconut oil that's always liquid, and that's really helpful because I could even pre-mix these if I want to. So peppermint is the next oil in your kit, and frankincense. Together, those are going to go right onto your neck. It could even go right here if you've got some tension here. Bo's use peppermint even directly at the top of his head, and then tell them how you use peppermint because you have a beard.
That's not it. So this is not peppermint, but I'll just take it and I'll put it on my finger. I call it my mobile diffuser.
He's laughing about it, but it really works.
And I rub it on my mustache.
You're gonna wake up our children.
But it's funny.
So I don't rub this on my mustache because that would
and
be
then I go and I kiss Kelly,
and I don't like that. So ladies, if you've got a mustache, here's a really great way to use it.
Just wipe it.
So weird. Peppermint help with the beard itch. You know what, Matthew? I think Melaleuca would be a next oil in your kit. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. So Melaleuca and frankincense would be a great combination for beard oil. Put it with a little coconut oil and just really rub it in. It's going to be really great for like cleaning that area because I know it can get kind of itchy and scruffy in there. Not personally, but just from his report. So far we've covered the Breathe oil in your kit and
Hi, Eric.
Peppermint.
You're now here because I cracked up.
I know. See, that's exactly what I was thinking, Eric. You're in my head. So I'm not going to be able to finish this.
I'm sorry.
So we talked about Breathe for respiratory support. If you're taking notes, that's the one you're going to want to write down, Breathe. Then peppermint and frankincense for head and neck tension. And then one that a couple of you hit on is immune support. And I love the way that you said it that way because immune support covers so many different things. So start at the foundation with immune support. Start with a good vitamin. If you don't have a vitamin that you love already, I've got a really, really great one. And it's got a 100% money back guarantee. So start with a vitamin. Ours is called Lifelong Vitality. It's going to cover all of your food nutrients. So think like vitamins and minerals. It also covers your fish oils. There's a vegan version if that's helpful too. But fish oils are unbelievable for mental clarity, mental health, brain function, and communication with all the systems in the body. If you're not taking a fish oil, try ours. It's amazing. And in that fish oil, it's got some essential oils in it as well that are going to help with memory recall and mental presence. That's important. And the very last one in Lifelong Vitality is called Alpha CRS. So some of you who have your oils already, you want to put this on your regular order because this is unbelievable. So Lifelong Vitality with Alpha CRS is the last one. This actually helps support energy from a cellular level. So when people are taking Lifelong Vitality, they see that they have sustainable energy. They see that they have mental focus and presence. And they see that they have a more optimal function in the body. I know that sounds kind of technical, but really that means that your body feels good. And I don't know anybody who doesn't want their body to wake up, take their vitamins and feel good, to hit another round of vitamins in the afternoon and feel good. That's what you're going to get with Lifelong Vitality. Support a healthy body, like gut biome. So try a probiotic. Like we carry one that's incredible and we see such benefit from it. We even give a version of it to our kids. So if you want good immune support, you guys have to start from the ground up. Obviously, oils are going to work if you eat McDonald's. They're going to work even better if you eat a whole food diet. Or if you have an upset stomach because you ate Thanksgiving all week long or had chocolate pie for breakfast every day because your kids were sick and you were stressed.
It was so good from Thanksgiving.
You're going to want the next oil in your kit, which is called Digested. This is for upset tummies. This is one you may not use every day, but even if you have a little thing that comes up, you know, when you eat certain foods, you're going to want to have that Digested to put with a little essential oil and or a coconut oil and put it directly on your tummy. Yes, Penny says it's great for acid reflux. So if you've got that burn after you eat certain foods, go ahead and apply it directly to your neck. That's going to be helpful too. Thanks for sharing that, Penny. That's really good info. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple other things. On Guard is our key oil for immune system. So let's say you're starting to put good foods in your body. For those of you homesteaders, you're going to turn to your bone broth, your elderberry syrup. But for oils, you're going to grab your On Guard. And your On Guard oil has this blend of oils in it. So we've talked about 3 blends so far. I think Breathe, Digested, and this will be the 3rd one, On Guard. So this oil has several individual oils in it, and I'll read them off for you. This is wild orange, clove, cinnamon, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So all of these oils together are like crazy, amazing germ-fighting oils. I just went to a convention in September, and they covered this oil from a Vanderbilt researcher. And she said that she did almost like an air dry test with On Guard, comparing it to Clorox and Lysol. And On Guard was the winner in every single category. They sprayed this in a dilution with water and let it air dry with some different, we have to call them different microbes that she applied to a countertop. And then she tried these 3 cleaners to see which was most effective. And what they found in On Guard was that it outperformed all the other cleaners with inhibiting the growth of the microbes. It also stopped them from forming on the counter. And then it kept them from multiplying. So stopped their growth altogether, halted their development, and then contained it. And I think that's really important when we're looking at how many synthetic products we're using day to day that really just create almost a traffic jam in the communication of our bodies from the head to the heart to the gut. When we can use oils like On Guard, either in a tea every morning for you, you're helping to clean that out. You're helping to strengthen your immune system. When you can use On Guard to clean your countertops, you're eliminating the need for things that compromise your immune system. When you can use this in your diffuser, you're going to take this oil straight out of your kit, put it right in your diffuser, and instantly you're going to be cleaning the air from this like tiny little cellular level. That's power, y'all. Power in a tiny little drop of oil. I think we've covered almost everything, but two that I think would be really helpful. I know, Dana, you were asking about emotional oils and how do we use oils with our kids? How do we use them for ourselves, for mood management? This is something I just love to talk about because always we're going to talk about like, oh, I've got a need, I want to get it fixed. But when we're maintaining health, you are setting yourself up for success every single day to do the things you've got to do. When people turn to doTERRA when what they're doing isn't working, right? They turn to us when they don't have time to search everywhere for all the research on what works, and they're tired of checking out everybody's mom blog to see what's reliable information. And they're tired of using solutions that bring about more side effects that aren't fun or that are harder to resolve in the end. So mood management is one that's really critical because we tend to set it as like a back burner item or something we don't really take care of. We're just like, oh, I'm in a good mood today. But you can actually influence that with essential oils. So let's talk about the next oil in your kit, which is going to be lavender. Lavender is going to be great to help you sleep. Put a couple drops in your diffuser and it'll help you sleep. When you have more restful sleep at night, you will wake up feeling better. An alternate oil for this would be our blend called Serenity. It has lavender and vetiver and hoe-wood oil and a few other oils that are all going to work together to help your body come to a calm, restful place. And when you're resting, your body's actually recovering from the day, whether that was physical or emotional stress. Maybe there is a head and neck tension that is only released while you're sleeping in that restful REM state sleep. So this is when we're going to want to start using our oils even at nighttime to help us feel better. I take lavender with me literally everywhere for the meltdowns. So either lavender or Serenity is the one that you take into the grocery store with you when you go in with littles. So not all of you have little children, but this is one for those of you who do. Just set the light bulb on and focus for like half a second, because I know that's about all the mental health like focus you have for the rest of the night, right? So Serenity and Balance are two oils in the kit, the second kit that I'm going to talk about tonight. And these two oils are mood management oils. A little of this behind the ear for your kiddos or even rubbed right into the earlobe. You can put a drop in their hands. I have 3 kids who love oils every day, all day, no matter what, hands down. Love them, respond great to it. One kid who's like, I don't know what you think about those oils and I don't know if I'm going to do them because you told me to. That's okay. Even this kid will use oils at the grocery store. So put a drop like I did with the frankincense, rub it in their hands, help them breathe. It's important to me that I tell them this is a tool, that these oils aren't going to fix anything, but these oils are going to help them feel like they're more in control. I don't know any adult or child who does not want to feel like they're more in control. So let's do that with essential oils. It's a really easy tool to use. Take it in your bag. Bo carries oils in his backpack. He is doing the comments, not being.
I'm not. Yes,
not
I'm
being
like
a butthole.
Talking to everybody. See, look.
He's not playing Candy Crush.
What's Candy Crush?
See, he's not playing Candy Crush.
I run a YouTube channel. I don't play video games.
We'll discuss Candy Crush later. I don't actually play Candy Crush, but I get invited to all the time.
But we did do the zombies and vegetables.
That was a really long time ago.
That was like 7 years ago. Okay, sorry.
So we've covered a lot of those top oils. Lavender in and of itself, this is in one of the kits that we're going to talk about tonight. This is an oil that you pull out for mood management, just to help kind of center you and ground you. Lemon oil is a surprising oil in your kit that just 1 drop of lemon in 8 ounces of water is going to actually elevate your mood. Anything citrus does it. I hate to be so general, but it's actual science that citrus oils lift your mood. You can put that lemon in your diffuser and with a little, oh gosh, that would be great with frankincense and peppermint. That's going to be like a pop of energy, alertness, and mood elevation. And you can also just put lemon in your water and enjoy it that way. So some oils you're going to want to be careful with that have reactions to the sun. Those are photosensitive oils like lemon, grapefruit, orange, lime. Just don't put those on skin that's going to be exposed. So let's say, for example, I wanted to put lemon and smell it all day long. Instead of putting it on my neck, I might put it just on my shirt right here, and then I can be smelling it throughout the day. So that's just a little tip. Don't use citrus oils and walk out into the sun. You might bake.
And you put citrus oils on your mustache.
I don't put citrus oils on my mustache.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. You know what it might do? It might actually turn your mustache blonde. I'm not even kidding you.
Can we please do that to test it?
Yes. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a stencil, like a star here, and like a spiral here for you. And we're going to spray it on. And then you're going to have a stenciled thing.
We'll make like my whole beard go gray.
I think what he's trying to do is make you guys feel more comfortable, but really you're like, dude, why are you talking about your beard?
Sorry.
Okay, so I think we've covered most of those oils.
Okay, so 2.
Oh, one more that I forgot to say, Gamer Guy. Deep blue oil. I know Anita mentioned how much she loves deep blue. That head and neck tension, or let's say you're working out in the garden, like Anita and I are talking about this all the time, working on the homestead or in the garden, and you've just overexerted your muscles that day, you want deep blue. It may not be one you use every single day. Melaleuca, that's one you may not use every single day, but some of you will. And these are oils that they're better to have them and not need them oils than need them and not have them. Because if you do get your oils, then you're going to have your membership where you can order whenever you want. You don't have to order every month. You don't have to order ever again, but you're going to get really great prices on oils. And you don't want to have to order them and wait for it to come in when you need it. So let's focus on like the top 10 basic oils that get you what you need without you feeling overwhelmed, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that I need from you guys. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, but before I do, I don't want to move on to the next part of our chat without you guys giving me the go ahead. So I hope I've added some value to you. I hope I've shared things that actually pertain to you and not just someone lecturing. That's no fun. If I have, and you want to know how to get your oils, whether you're ordering tonight, remember at the top we said there's no pressure to buy, but if you see something you need, let us know tonight. And the only way we're going to know is if you share in the comments. So you don't have to buy your oils tonight, but if you do want to know how to get them, I need you to go ahead in the comments and write I'm in, just I'm in. And that way we can know if anybody even wants to know about that next step, whether you get it tonight or not. I think there's going to be some good reasons to get it tonight. Okay, so Matthew was asking about, like digestive support. That's really good, Matthew. Great question. The lemon in your oil, surprisingly enough, lemon in your water, just 1 drop in about 8 ounces, is really going to help your digestive tract feel supported and get things moving, or help it find balance. Because when we have any trauma to the body or the emotions, the whole body and the whole mind and the whole emotional center gets thrown off. So let's support the digestive tract by adding in lemon oil to even warm water in the morning. Not everybody loves this, but I'm a big fat fan of apple cider vinegar. For those of you who love it, just give a little shout out at home. I love apple cider vinegar. It's amazing. So in the morning, you might do a mug of warm water with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and then a drop of lemon. Gargle it, swallow it. That's going to be really supportive for your digestive tract. I hope that helps Matthew answer your question. Okay, I'm still looking. Oils for labor. Heck yeah. Okay. Eric, we want to help you with oils for labor.
So you put in the chat, I don't want to say it like, okay, so smell. No, I just said smell because I saw Eric and smell my finger. Okay, where did you see oils for labor? Inducing labor.
Yeah.
And then he said Friday. So like any thoughts on we
Yeah, honestly, Eric, you might want to just send Bo a private message about this one because
I already put something in there.
Okay.
But
so oils for labor.
So we're just thinking of like, are there things in terms of you? Yeah. I've never had a baby.
No. So to induce labor, oils like clary sage, or if you've got doTERRA clary calm, that's going to be legit oil. You can apply it to the insides of the ankles. That helps to connect to all of your reproductive organs. I don't know. That works on a woman or a man. I was like, was that specific? But yeah, so your anatomy is going to help connect that to your organs. You can just apply that directly to her ankles and then rub it in.
And Clary Calm is?
Clary Calm's a blend of oils for hormone support. We call it the Women's Monthly Blend, but honestly, it works for our boys who are hormonally changing from the 3-year-old to the 5-year-old. So this is just oils to support the hormones. So yeah, use that, try it. Anything that's going to help her relax. And then I know there's just a bunch of old wives' tales about like pineapple and spicy food, but honestly,
going for walks.
Yeah, walks.
That's what our midwife always says.
Mm-hmm. Things that help you relax, and then just chat back and forth, and Bo can give you some offline tips too. I'm gonna keep it at that. Okay.
Penny says I'm in. Anita says I'm in.
Anita, you're in. Good. Penny, you're in. Okay, cool. Yes, I completely agree with you, Matthew. Kelly, on task, Bo, squirrel. The story of my life.
Okay, so CMDR, Bionic Emperor. They said, do you see it right up here?
Do we have oils for pain? My wife has bad health and is in constant pain. Here's what I highly recommend. It's a new oil that doTERRA has just brought on, but it's not new to the world of essential oils. It's called Copaiba, and it's from Brazil. It's an oil that helps the nervous system, and it's an oil that is excellent for like deep emotional need, but also deep physical need. So without getting too much into it, I highly recommend either look up Copaiba, but this is one that a friend of ours is looking for adrenal support every day. So she takes 2 drops just in a bottle like this of Copaiba, and she puts it under her tongue, and that helps her every single day. So I hope that sounds genuine and not like it's blowing you off when I'm like, here's what I can tell you about this oil. But this oil is excellent for supporting both of those needs emotionally, physically, in a very deep therapeutic way. So this could be applied, let's say, an area that's acute, like the back of the neck. She could use that oil with a little coconut oil, apply it directly to that area as often as every few hours. A cool thing about oils is they absorb quickly into your body, and then they are they metabolize very quickly as well. Using an oil like Copaiba or frankincense under the tongue is actually going to help it stay in your system a little longer. It will metabolize 2nd and 3rd times. So that, I hope that's helpful for you. Yeah, Serenity is amazing. All right, so we got a couple people.
Eric, you bet, buddy. We're saying that, praying that out loud. Baby's coming tonight. Woo.
Do it.
Yes, go get some sleep, man.
Have a baby tonight. That's so exciting. I love it.
Let us know.
Okay, yes. I'll type in the name of the oil right now. I also always feel a little funny because we talk to you in your handle names, and sometimes your handle names are Bionic Emperor. And I don't know your real name. Okay.
It's cool.
So I hope that we have
an emperor made of bionics.
I don't think that's it. Okay. So a couple other things that we haven't hit on, but I hope will be helpful. Some of you mentioned weight loss. The oil that we would use for that doesn't come in these 2 specific kits, but you can always add to your order. And that would be an oil like Slim and Sassy. We have it in a soft gel, which I prefer. And this is oils that include, it's a blend to help support your metabolism. So obviously, instead of just weight loss, we want to address your metabolism so that you're getting to the root and you're really starting to get well from the inside out. So that would look like there's cinnamon, orange, grapefruit, peppermint, ginger, all helping you absorb nutrients, digest food, strengthening your blood sugar levels, all of these things working together with this blend called Slim and Sassy. That would be for your weight loss and metabolism. Here's a cool one. Dana, you asked about oils for candles. Honestly, put whatever you like in there. Make your own blends. I love the oils with like obscure, or the candles with obscure smells, like woodsy smells, things like that. You could put any essential oil into your candles and they would work really, really well. You can heat oils. They're going to lose some of their therapeutic properties. So if you're using this for scent, that's pretty awesome. And you'll get a really strong scent from doTERRA oils that last a long time. You'll love it. And then someone asked about oils for cooking. Almost all our oils are safe to use internally, but I'm going to give you a little tip. So if you have oils already, you can check this and test it, see if I'm truthful about this. So you're going to see the name of the oil and then its purpose right there, right? On Guard Protective Blend. Then if it's safe to use internally, you're going to see the supplement fact right on the back. See that? So the supplement fact is a little cheater's way to show you that you can actually use this internally. And then the next thing that's my favorite exclusive doTERRA feature is this little QR code. Remember I talked about the testing? This little code you can scan and you can actually see the test, 2 of them, for your specific bottle. Remember, we have like 7 of them. So if you need to ever know more details about testing, doTERRA can get you details on even your specific bottles. So that ensures the purity of everything that you're going to get with our oils. So most of our oils are safe to take internally. You can cook with them. I use On Guard in a spray with apples, and then I pair it with goat cheese because that's like my favorite snack. And we cook like blueberry lavender ice cream, lavender cupcakes, citrus cupcakes. I put lemon into my lemon bars.
Our people up in Colorado, we have a team up in Colorado, they love the margarita popcorn. What is that? Has lime?
Lime in it. We've used cumin for our hummus. We have a tzatziki that we use oils in, basil oils, rosemary.
My mom put lemon in
the lemon cake.
In the chocolate icebox pie. She put a drop of lemon in there, and it just added this like lemony, like just.
It was legit
good.
Chocolate icebox pie, y'all. Like that's awesome. Okay, so we've talked about a couple. Let's go ahead. For those of you who said I'm in, awesome. If you're not, I'm in. That's okay. Some of you have your oils already. So let's talk to people who don't have oils yet, and this is how you can get them. Obviously, this is our business. Our channel is brought to you by doTERRA, basically. And this is what we like to do. So we like to connect with people, help them get oils so that they have them when they need them. And we always start with a kit. So every oil that we've talked about so far, with the exception of a few at the end, can be found in a kit. The first kit is called the Home Essentials Kit. And it's one of my favorite kits because it has all of our top 10 oils. That deep blue for head and neck tension, peppermint, lavender, frankincense, all in this kit. It's got the Melaleuca and the Digestin that you might not use every day, but the Breathe and the On Guard for respiratory support and immune support. All of these oils that are going to be very, very helpful for you day in and day out. And a few that you might not touch every day, but you'll be glad that you have them. Like oregano when viruses come along. This is a highly antiviral oil, and that's going to be really beneficial in your diffuser, or even adding topically to an oil blend with coconut oil. So this kit is my favorite kit because it comes with a membership. Now here's where some people want to run for the hills. Hang in with me just a second. Membership with doTERRA is very simple. It is yours to use when you want, as you want. So all of our kits that I'm going to describe tonight come with a membership, and that means you're going to get 25% off the retail price for 12 months. So order what you want, when you want it. Think of it like Costco or Sam's Club. Nod your head from your computer if you've been there before. Yeah. So you're going to get really great discount prices on oils for a full 12 months. And this is included in the kit. Instead of giant bags of popcorn, you're going to get wellness for your family, right? So we're just going to mind shift Costco equivalent, doTERRA oils. Then this kit also comes with a diffuser. So a lot of the oils that we described are going to be used aromatically. And the reason we like a diffuser is because I don't have to put oils on Bo and on me. I can just put them in the diffuser. And then for 300 square feet, everybody's going to get that same benefit of oil. So in a like a moderate sized bedroom, ours even has tall ceilings, and our oils in our diffuser are really helpful, even in our large bedroom. So that's a really amazing kit. It's the Home Essentials kit, and it's got your membership and the top 10 oils. That kit is $275. And then I have another kit that would be like a lifestyle overhaul kit. It's going to include all the oils we described and then a few extras. So that looks like, hey, I wanted to use better skincare for my family. I wanted to use a better alternative to Vicks Vapor Rub for my family. I want to have cleaner hand soap that kills germs but doesn't create superbugs for my family. These are all included in this lifestyle overhaul kit. I love this kit. It's actually the one we started with. And it's the one that is most useful for someone who wants to use oils really effectively on all areas. This kit is $550, and it has the membership included and a diffuser that actually runs double time and a larger surface or a larger space, larger volume than the first kit. So both are excellent kits. The first is called the Home Essentials kit, and it's $275. The second is called the Natural Solutions kit, and it's $550. But we don't want to leave you hanging, because the reason we did this conversation at the end of the month is because we didn't want to go into December and you to miss out on the goodness that's going right now. So right now, both of those kits are actually 20% off. So the first kit that sounded really good to you, that had all those oils in it and the diffuser in your membership, is actually $55 off. And the second kit, which we began with, that I love, is actually $100 off. So you can get both of these kits as options for you to start with your oils. You get us as a membership guide for you. So as soon as your oils get in, we'll do a call like this or over the phone, where when you have your oils, we'll open them up and we'll come up with a plan for exactly how you'll use each of them so you feel confident. And then we plug you into some of our education groups, like our Facebook group, where you can get in at 2 in the morning and someone can help you. So consider both of these. The second kit that I mentioned has even better bonuses on it, because if you have an order next month, they'll actually give you $100 in doTERRA oils to use. But we want to give you some doTERRA oils as well. So not only will you get either of these kits at 20% off when you're ordering today or tomorrow, but as a one-time offer, we like to give away free stuff. And we're really close to an awesome goal for us in doTERRA. So we want to throw out all the stops. And tonight, if you are ordering, we're going to give you 50% back in free oils. So think about like almost doubling your product with a gift from the Brothertons. So these are for people who've never had
an example.
Yeah. These are for people who've never had an account before. So if you're already working with someone, go ahead, talk to them. Maybe you'll get some kits for family members, and this will be a great discount for you. But if you've never had enrollment, or if you've never had a wholesale membership with doTERRA before, we want to offer this to you. So 20% off those 2 kits, whichever one fits your needs most. And then let's say you order the kit that is $225. This is going to have a PV. Don't get confused here. It's $225 in dollar amount, but the PV is $180. We're actually going to give you half of that in free product. So $180, you're going to get 90 PV, almost $100 worth of oils from us when you enroll either tonight, or we'll let this be live for 24 hours. So by this time tomorrow night. I hope that's helpful for some of you. It's always exciting for me to help people get started with oils, because you're getting real solutions for the sleep or the digestive issues, or we're talking about head and neck tension, immune support, respiratory support. All of these are solutions, not just scents. So thank you for trusting us to help you with that. I want to honor your time. We're going to stop just at an hour. But if you have more questions, go ahead and hang on. The way that you can take advantage of this is we will...
I'll put our email.
But we'll put our email in the chat, and you can ask questions at email, and we can talk on the phone to actually get you started, or help you over the phone or in like a video conference between now and tomorrow. So we're not super salesy. I mean, we've just seen that oils work and people get them when they need them. But if you are on the fence and more bang for your buck, more value for your dollar is important to you, I think this might be a good fit for you. So I think we've answered most of your questions.
The email's coming through weird because it's highlighting our channel name. It's just bettertogetherlife@gmail.com.
Yeah. bettertogetherlife@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we've answered most questions, but we want to hang on and make sure that we didn't leave anything unspoken. If you have something, I know there's a little delay, go ahead and drop it in the comments. You are amazing at this chat tonight. Honestly, I think this is the best chat we've ever had. And we have 18 people at the end of this hour, which normally we get down to like 5. So hopefully we were helpful for you. If it was, please let us know. And if you're interested, now that we've told you what we have to offer tonight, go ahead and write interested, or you can drop your email or just send us an email. But remember, this is only a first conversation offer. So we want to offer it for the next 24 hours, but after that, it's going to be gone.
Well, and it's the reason, because the end of the month ends, so sorry that we are dropping
the 20,
it.
Yeah, the 20% is done tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we honor that from doTERRA.
Yeah.
Okay, yay, Jesse, and I hope that's Cherie at Bionic Emperor. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being on.
Mm-hmm.
All of you, great questions. And the cool thing about the chat is when you ask a question or you share an idea, I promise you that that's helping someone else in the chat. They've got those questions. They have those ideas. So let's keep looking. Yeah, you got peppermint, lemongrass, and frankincense. Awesome. So Christi, definitely connect with your sister and ask her, you know, what she sent those oils to you for. She might have had a really great plan for you when she sent you those oils. I love all those oils, and at least 2 out of the 3 we use every day. So yeah, ask her what she sent them for. And I know we have a video, I think, of peppermint on our page, maybe even frankincense. So check that out. And maybe you had like top 3 health concerns or something that she was thinking of when she sent you those oils. Okay, we talked Serenity. Was there anything else I was missing, babe?
Jesse mentioned this. Where did it go? I just saw it. I know. It was somewhere. Penny loves apple cider vinegar.
I love apple cider vinegar. Penny.
Yeah.
Hey, Penny, you asked about the business, and I never want to assume anything, but if you have questions about the business, you can email us. Usually what we'll do is just send you to the person who got you started with doTERRA. So if someone else told you about this call tonight, certainly go back to them. doTERRA has a really great culture of not like being competitive and stepping on people's toes. So if someone else told you about our call tonight, please go back and talk to them because they'll be able to help you most. If you're not getting support that you need, obviously we don't want anyone to fall through cracks. So we'd love to help you, or even just point you in the right direction. An email to us can help us let you know where to go next, because maybe you've got somebody, even if they're not active anymore, who helped you get started. There might be someone right above them who can help you. So
she also said she needs this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you signed up a couple years ago and you just need more help and to sign up again. Yeah, Penny, that's awesome. Send us an email and I'll talk to you more about it.
Yeah.
I'm expecting tomorrow to be a really fun day, just full of phone conversations or video conferences like this. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being on. I hope we honored your time and added some value into your evening where you had some good food for thought. And some of you guys are going to get oils with some really incredible offers. All right, sound good?
Yeah, you bet.
All right.
Matthew,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Anytime. Shamar, thank you for asking about Finley. We think she's doing better. We're not like on the fence, nothing life-threatening, but kids with fevers is the worst. So especially when they're little and they can't tell you how they're doing. So that's been our day for a couple of days now.
She's been sleeping.
She's been sleeping this whole time.
2 hours.
That's honestly
good.
the longest she's really been sleeping without us holding her. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for asking. That really means a lot to us.
Yeah, Papa says that they're interested but still on the fence.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I said
Papa's Hobby Homestead. Just send us an email and we'll talk more. There's no pressure, guys. Like really, if this is a good timing for you, we want to help you with it. If you're like on the fence about today or maybe next month, then this might help you make a better decision with a really great offer. So yeah, send us an email at bettertogetherlife@gmail.com. Hey, Terry, thanks for saying hey. Can we ship our rabbits no, we're not going to ship them, but if you're local, we can meet up in town.
I think Matthew was already first on the list.
Yes, he did. He
contacted
is local,
us
right?
about,
but we should definitely have one litter in the spring if we don't decide to do two. But we're excited. We're excited to breed them again. And that's like my favorite homeschool lesson ever is the babies coming out and then caring for babies as like this tiny little thing. And then as they grow their fur and all those things, baby bunnies are one of my favorite things. Mm-hmm. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. You live in the Bahamas. No rabbits there. You need some rabbits, man.
Whoa.
But they do better.
At least you live in the Bahamas.
Yeah, right? You do have the beach.
That bad.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have any other questions, let us know.
Cherie, good. I'm glad I got it right. Hey, I'm on point for the names tonight. Dana, Cherie, I got y'all covered, man.
Yes, Christy, you are. Yes. So hopefully we will.
I know we're hanging in there. But honestly, God's been so kind and just provided every step of the way. Like where we were fearful and nervous, we have an amazing pediatrician who actually comes to our house.
House calls.
Yeah, she's incredible, and she came. She came just earlier today and really did such a thorough exam with Finley. And we always leave with some great like functional tips for her. You know, we've shared about her tongue tie and what that meant for us in terms of like recovering from that procedure and just having to almost do things very different with her than we'd done with the other babies because of that. And that was all because we had an amazing chiropractor and especially our pediatrician. So we love her, and she gave us some really great tips to help Finn with her cough and her fever today. So thank you guys for asking about that.
Penny says that she's going to be getting rabbits soon. That's awesome.
I love them. I really, really love them. I'm excited for it to be a little cooler and them to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, well, we started doing the rabbits in the spring, and we bred twice. And we're just excited to get back into it while we're going to be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. I think that is all that we'll have. And
yeah, guys, thank you so much for being on, and we're looking forward to emails from you. Thanks again so much for encouraging us with Finley and just being here on our channel. Like, these are the things we love posting videos, but chatting with you guys is way more fun. Yeah. So thanks for hanging in there with oils. Some of you, this was brand new to you, and we're excited for just getting to help you. So thanks for trusting us to get to do that with you. Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great night.
Okay, good night. Better together.